and the Falcons on Thursday night.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change out there. It just starts to smell like fall, smell like football. Second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. It's so high level right there. I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders. A bunch of the other sellers as a trade deadline rounds here in freaking out right now. So finally this month, you may end up seeing some of the already shipped off from the Cardinals.
Always teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Around here the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Algier running behind center. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Cousins. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Got a man open, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To throw, Mayfield. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go play action on 1st. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board, and the 1st drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. Quick hitter, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now. Got Evans. It's complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Receiver in motion, going left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's not going to reach the end down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. Here's Baker to throw. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Second and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Cousins now. Got a man, it's London. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Irving on the inside give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Here's Baker. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. On target to Godwin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing, Baker. Jukes one defender. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mayfield will look to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. This finds Evans complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Slot man in motion left. Play action on first down. Cut by the open man. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Cousins. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. He sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Running for the marker on second. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Working inside the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Pass complete to his back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for a late spark before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Cousins. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll hand it to him again. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On now is a local product. Played his high school ball at Norcross. Jake Camarda to punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He'll throw it. That one's complete to London. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. Looking to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games on the docket for this first weekend in the next few days here in October. One being at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. The early start between the Jets and the Vikings. Good games in the late afternoon as well. One being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Huard. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kay Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Hauled in by Godwin. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. We're all tied up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They bring the tight end in motion. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Mayfield set to pass. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
The give here on 2nd. And not much there, but enough to get across the 45. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Baker now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Baker. This one finds Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Irving now. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. But no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll run now on 2nd down. Short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Cousins now. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got a man open, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson up the middle. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead as Todd runs out here in the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They put a receiver in motion here left. To throw is Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll run here on first down. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Staying with Robinson. Takes out a 1-step. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing is Cousins. And it's caught. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Cousins. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of mid. Him at the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Baker to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pitts brings it in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Working across the field, complete. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Throwing now, off play action. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. To throw, Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 6 now. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing, Baker. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's got it over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. First down from the red zone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down, looking for options. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a small chunk off that lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, that throws a roadblock up and some of your remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Now to throw. Got a man open, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So the Falcons